DoctorAche reviews Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Finally, right? Short review. Very, very good sequel. Feels more natural than the first due to the acting improvements and the special effects getting a huge buff. Enjoyable and great to get back into the wizarding world with some great true-to-book adaptations. Writing, 8 out of 10. Writing was great. Added new while it still was feeling like it could have been there the whole time. Very, very hard to pull off in a sequel. Staying very close to the book while condensing where it made sense for the screen. Beginning gets an 8. Exciting, and it throws you right back into it. Just love the beginning of this one. The ending, I'm giving a 7. It was very good. Good twist and battle. Also, everyone being cured, final exams being canceled, and Hagrid coming back, while not being as euphoric-inducing as the end of the first one, is still a very satisfying and exciting ending. Characters, I'm giving a 7. Great as always. They feel like real people, which is amazing. Performances, 7. Huge improvement over the first of the series. Adults are amazing as usual, and the children really improved a lot. Timing gets a 9. Very good pacing in this movie. Definite improvement. And the condensing they did worked and made sense without harming the story, which is something I wish they remembered to do in the rest of the series. Sound is a 7 out of 10. Great as always. Score, still a 9. Still my favorite thing to come out of the adaptation. Visuals, giving a 7. Very good visuals. The special effects hold up pretty well. The broomstick flying was improved a lot, and Dobby still looks real. Believability is a 9. One of the best things in this entire series is that it is completely believable. It feels like this could all be real, and from the acting to the logical magic to the fact that it actually takes place in the real world and it's just hiding. It's just great for believability. Editing gets a 7 out of 10. Very good editing in this movie. Antagonist is a 7 as well. Great way to make Voldemort the antagonist while also setting up a huge plot line for the future of the series. Also, the twist about it being Ginny was pretty good. It's, again, like in the first one, where you don't catch on to it, but once you know, you, like, see her and all these things, and you see her reactions, and it's really good job with their twists in this series. Did not make me cry. Impact is a 9. The whole series has had a huge impact on pop culture and society in general. Really huge impact. Production value gets an 8. Great production value. They spent their dollars well in this movie. Overall enjoyability gets an 8. I really enjoy watching this movie quite a lot. Rewatchability / recommendability is a 9. This movie is incredibly rewatchable, and I don't even think I have to recommend it to you because most everyone has seen it. So, pros and cons time. Alright, for the pros, very exciting beginning. Dobby effects hold up very well paced throughout. The Burrow and the Weasleys are just so warm and welcoming. It's impossible not to feel comfortable when he's there, when Harry's there. Flu powder is also a really great new magical mode of transportation that just makes sense, and it's just fitting. Emma Watson's acting improved quite a lot. It's pretty good in this movie compared to the first one. Oh man, Lucius Malfoy has a tremendous presence in this movie. Every scene he's in, he just steals the show. And I love Hermione's line, "Fear of a name only increases fear of the thing itself." It's a really great line for the overall story in pertaining to Voldemort, but it also has some in-story, like this specific story, context in regard to the basilisk. It's sort of foreshadowing for that because the spiders fear to speak its name. It's just another layer that I just love. Also, Ron's face in almost every scene is just hysterical. It's great. Lockhart is also hysterical and is excellently portrayed in this movie. Sound effects of Harry's boneless arm is just great. It's horrifyingly great. Amazing portrayal of Moaning Myrtle as well. Fun fact, she was actually in her 30s or 40s when she filmed that, so that's fun fact to know. Great acting by the boys who played Crabbe and Goyle during the Polyjuice scene. They really pulled off being Ron and Harry. And the voice, the lip syncing was pretty well done. Every scene, like I said before, Lucius Malfoy's in, he just steals the show. Tom Riddle and Voldemort twist, and the Hagrid fake out was just really great. The basilisk looks amazing to this day. Dumbledore also alludes to Harry being a Horcrux. If rewatching, you kind of pick up on that stuff. Funny detail is that Hermione is the only one of the kids we see who's upset about the cancellation of the final exams. And, of course, the score is a pro. Gotta love that score. Thank you, John Williams. Now for the cons. They skipped the Nocturnally Malfoy stuff. What's up with that? Also, Hermione did magic outside of school when she fixed Harry's glasses in Diagon Alley. She just reparo oculus. And, like, you're not in school, honey. It's illegal. Also, why is Neville the one who faints during the Mandrake scene? He's the one who's good at herbology. Why? I don't understand why they had to take that from him. It's kind of a motif of the series. They take a lot of stuff away from Ron and give it to Hermione because she's the smart one. And, they do this stuff to Neville. Anyway, why, also during the Mandrake scene, how is it that Professor Sprout is talking to them once they have their earphones on? Or their earmuffs, I should say. If the earmuffs work, either you shouldn't be able to hear Professor Sprout or each other, or they don't work, and when they pull the mandrakes out, they should all pass out and faint. It doesn't really make sense there. Next up on the cons is why, like I said before about the Neville thing, why do they have to take the mudblood knowledge away from Ron? In the books, he's the one who explains that mudblood is like a bad word. And in the movie, Hermione automatically knows what it means. It makes more sense for her not to know what it means because she's Muggle-born. Also, they just took it away from Ron's character. Kind of sucked. Also, again, Dumbledore should not be at the Quidditch match that Dobby sends the rogue bludger on Harry. If Dumbledore was there, Harry would have been completely safe. Also, Expelliarmus doesn't work the way it should in the movies, and it's incredibly inconsistent in this movie and all the ones that follow. They also, during the Polyjuice scene, they shouldn't have kept their voices. It doesn't make sense for them to keep their voices, and it just causes more problems later on in the series. There's no way that Malfoy was seriously about to use an unforgivable curse on Harry in Hogwarts, right in front of Dumbledore's office, just because he lost him his servant. Also, Harry should not have asked Dobby to never try and save his life again. It doesn't make sense for him to say that. I mean, it's a joke because, every time Dobby tried to save his life, it caused Harry to be in a lot of danger. But, I just don't like that he says that, because if that's the case, Dobby would never try to help Harry again, most likely, and if you know what happens in Deathly Hallows, you know, that would have sucked if Dobby wasn't there to help. Also, how did Sir Nicholas drink the Mandrake potion? He's a ghost. I'm pretty sure they establish in the book, in the beginning, during the ghost party, the Death Day party, that they can't eat or drink. So how did Sir Nicholas get the Mandrake potion? I don't know. Also, does Dumbledore's cancellation of the final exams include OWLs and NEWTs? I doubt it, and that would be kind of messed up if that was the case. Alright, enough of the pros and cons. Final thoughts. This may possibly be my favorite adaptation of the Harry Potter films. Not necessarily my favorite, like, of them, but my favorite adaptation. A very good score, as always, supplied by the brilliant John Williams. Improvements on the acting and effects were just great, and tremendous writing to boot it all. I'm giving this movie a 7 out of 10. This concludes my review of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. If you want to see more videos by me, click the thingy. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you have any suggestions for future reviews, let me know those as well. Thank you for watching. Feel free to share this video, and I hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one. Bye!